So I have a secret for you. I have a trade strategy that I do every single morning in pre-market, and just yesterday it got me 80% profits in about 45 minutes time. So for starters, you want to go to finviz.com, click on screener, change market cap to over 300 million, over to the technical tab, and I'll jump between the 20-day high low and the 50-day high low, but let's stick with the 20 for this. Change that to 10% or more below high. And most importantly, change percent to the top. Oh, and one more thing under the descriptive tab, you can also filter by price. Let's go under 15. Now that we have our list, let's check out this first one. So after taking a quick look in the news section, I see that Jefferies just updated their price target to $6, and we're only at $2.48. I think I just found tomorrow's trade.
What's a piece of information that you learned that feels illegal to
This website. So on here you can literally search any company you want, any stock, and it tells you a lot. So let's use the company I'm currently looking at, which is Energy. It tells you if it's not a buy, a hold, or a buy, and this is just a buy. It can go up to strong buy, but this is just so there it says it's a buy candidate, and it gives you the stop loss. It gives you this little, so you sell there, you buy here. Gives you a little RSI so you can see how it's doing. Obviously over there it's going a bit above, but then it's come down a bit, which is obviously where you'd buy. Also gives you a little bit of information about the last day in the stock market. Here it also tells you that it is undervalued, and then if it's overvalued it'll just tell you that. Finally, an analyst rating, the volatility, and the support and resistance. Honestly, I think it's a quality site.
Here's something that you'll thank me for when you're older. Find just £50 within your budget. Cut back on your Netflix, spend less on petrol and cycle, do whatever you can, just find £50. Now set up a stocks and shares ISA, which allows you to invest your money tax-free. Set up a direct debit for that £50 every single month to go into that account and invest in index funds. Let's say you're 30 years old now and you want a bit more money when you retire. If you put £50 a month every single month until you're 65 in an index fund at an average rate of return of 10%, you will have almost £190,000. Don't rely on the government to help you out when you retire. Start investing.
I'm a little concerned by how many people are getting into investing but are actually falling for ripoffs. Day trading individual stocks on Robinhood is not investing, it's gambling. But Robinhood wants you to invest that way because gambling is fun and addictive. They're not trying to help you save for retirement, they want to keep you hooked on their app. Then there's the trust fund bros who say you can get rich by buying a house and turning it into an Airbnb, which is not only gentrifying bullshit, it's incredibly risky and you have to already be rich to do it. Real investing isn't fun, it isn't cool, it's boring as fuck, and I'm going to show you how. First, open a Vanguard account. Vanguard is owned by their customers, so their fees are super low. You want that account to be a Roth IRA because that means you don't pay taxes on your earnings, so you're automatically up like 20 or 30%. And put your money in one of their target retirement funds. These invest in the entire stock market, so they're very safe but still earn a return. Put a little money in every year if you can, and then never look at it or even think about it again until you retire. Or until America builds a social safety net system that means we don't need to become investment experts just to avoid dying of starvation in old age. Whichever comes first.
This is by far the most asked question, and to get your stocks off of Robinhood, you're going to have to do what's called an account transfer. It should cost $75 and it's completely worth it. Note that if you do transfer all of your assets out of Robinhood, they will close your account. You won't be able to make any trades once the transfer is initiated either. I do not have a Robinhood account and I never have, so these are some directions that I found on their website. You still own all of your positions. They can go up or down in value while the transfer is happening. Full shares will be transferred, but fractional shares will be sold, but you will gain those funds. Options contracts will also transfer. I've never used these apps for investing, but comment some that you think I should try and I can review them, I guess.
You see, the thing is, I'm not smart enough to invest.
Wrong. You do not need to be smart to invest, and I'm going to show you. Picking individual stocks can be difficult, I do agree. But there is a way that you can just buy them all in one go. We call this an index fund. Stay with me, I have a good visual. This is a stock, and this is a stock market. Now, instead of just going through all of these and picking one, we're just going to buy this, an index fund. It has a little bit of a lot. Now, if all you did was buy into a total stock market index fund every single month, you would actually outperform the vast majority of hedge fund managers. So no, you don't need to be a genius. You just need to start.
You guys are loving these explainer videos, so today I'm going to do one on where you should open your Roth IRA. First, you have to ask yourself, what kind of investor am I? Am I a do-it-yourself kind of investor, or do I want somebody to just do it for me? If you want to do it yourself, then you'll want to open your Roth IRA at an online broker. My favorites are Vanguard, Fidelity, and Schwab. If you want somebody to do it for you, then I recommend a robo-advisor. My favorites are Betterment, SoFi, and Ellevest. Wherever you go, you want to pay attention to a few important things. First, try to find commission-free trading. Next, watch out for investment fees, also known as expense ratios. You want to keep them under 1%, but ideally closer to 0.25.
The next 30 seconds, I'm going to show you the scan I used to make $1 million in the stock market. First, let's check out my main E-Trade account here. You can see that is up $1.136 million. Quick disclaimer, this didn't happen overnight. This is like my third or fourth year day trading. That's right, I'm a day trader. So let's show you the platform I use where I find the stocks. So the platform I use is Stocks to Trade, and this is my screener. So let's go through it. I look at stocks. I want to see them over 50 cents a share. This is a key one, dollar volume. Over $25 million needs to be traded on the day. Market cap, I like small cap, penny stocks basically, as long as they're over 50 cents. And then over 10%. So when I click this little run button, it'll populate all these stocks. There's 18 that meet my criteria. Given that there are like 15,000 stocks in the market and I narrowed it down to 18, I'll then flip through the charts, look to trade them. If you want some more details, make sure you click this follow button. I'll be doing a ton of videos on how I trade these stocks.
How to make $1,000 per day as a teen. Let's go. Go to Amazon right now, pick up a curb stencil kit. They're only 20 bucks. Last thing you'll need, just get some white and black spray paint and a little bit of tape. Now what we're doing, we're gonna paint the house number of all of our neighbors onto their curbs. I used to do this in the fall, summer, winter, spring, doesn't matter what season. What I do, I go up and I charge them $30 per curb. I used to average 4 an hour. I'd make about $120 every hour, and then I just work throughout the day to make a ton of money. Here's the deal, guys. It's 2020, right? It's the easiest time to go out and make some money. Tell you what, follow me and I'll make sure you guys have all the tips and tricks.
What is up, guys? This is a video for all my beginner investors. Some of you still might be confused when you look up a stock, so I'm here to help you out. So today we're looking at Apple. This is the price per share. The percent to the right of it is how much it changed that day. Now when we look at the chart just tracks how much the stock changes. When you go below the chart, you see open. Open is the first transaction. High is the highest price of the stock today, and low is the lowest point of the stock today. The market cap is the company's entire value. PE ratio is the price to earnings per share, and Apple gives a small dividend.
Stop scrolling and hear me out. Good chances if you're seeing this, you've made it to Money Talk. So congratulations. So if you're already seeing this on your For You page, you can see so many people trying to say wholesaling is the best way, real estate's the best way, stocks are the best way. Well, guess what? They're all great things to do. And they charge you $500 to take a course. Now you may think you're not that dumb to take it, but people have. And people will keep taking it. I want to separate that fine line. You see, not only am I a stock trader, I currently hold a real estate license, which makes me somewhat knowledgeable in both fields. I don't want to charge you anything. Click my bio for a free Discord. I teach you real estate and stock.
If someone gave me $5,000 right now, here's how I would invest it. I'd put $1,000 into tech, Zoom, Snowflake, Microsoft, stuff like that. I'd put $1,000 into indexes, so SPY, VOO, stuff like that. I'd put $1,500 into dividend stocks, like ExxonMobil, Cisco, Apple, stuff like that. I'd put $1,000 into growth stocks like Roku, Tesla, or something like that. I'd put 5% or like $250 into gold or silver and stuff like that. And the last 5% or the last $250, I'd put into Coke, Target, Lowe's, and other consumer staples and stuff like that. So that's how I would invest $5,000. How would you do it? Comment below. Easy money, baby. Get with it.
Want to see one way I pick stocks? Search which actively managed funds have the best 5-year performance. Generate a list of the best performing funds.
Then do a search for the top performing fund. Click the fund, click on their top 10 holdings, and see what they're holding. I've used this for years as a way to see what the world's best investors are buying. Follow and like!
Hey, I have $100 to invest. Where should I invest it? One of the best options is to invest it in something that can actually make you more income, so something like a side hustle or education. Okay, but what if I want to set myself up for retirement? You'll probably want a Roth IRA then. It's a retirement account in which you can buy individual stocks or index funds, and they all grow tax-free. Tax-free? So I don't have to pay any capital gains taxes on those when I retire? Exactly. Okay, where did you learn all this? I learned it from Humphrey Yang on YouTube, of course. He just made a video on this exact topic.